guys, and welcome back to The Good Place. Today is episode 5. We're getting there. There's, I think, 10 episodes in season 1. 13. Never freaking mind. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Honestly, I keep forgetting to film videos, and I'm like, frick, I haven't filmed in like 4 days. Which is what is happening now. But yeah, I'm excited to see more, especially with now that we know that Jason is a fraud. I'm excited to see, especially since it's called Emergency Doomsday Crisis. Here we go. That's a lot. Yeah.
It somehow tastes how I felt when my cell phone was fully charged. Oh, I'm so relaxed. But they all look good. This might take me a while. You know what, Gunnar? Why don't you go ahead?
Thanks so much, Eleanor.
Yeah, she's like, I did a good thing.
Good person.
She was so excited. She's like, oh my god, I did a thing.
Preemptive war. Oh, dude, I get it. It's like, I know this girl Sheila. She was a black market alligator dealer with a pierced jawbone.
Oh. Okay, what?
Sheila was gonna get married to my boy Donkey Doug, and we could move to Sarasota. It would have broken up my whole breakdancing crew, and Donkey Doug was our best poppin' locker. So I hid a bunch of stolen boogie boards in Sheila's garage and called the cops. I framed one innocent gator dealer to save a 60-person dance crew.
Shockingly, that is a relevant example of a utilitarian dilemma.
But on the concept of Dharma, 6 pages, and I didn't even do that thing where I try to make it longer by starting every sentence with, interestingly.
Sure, I'll do that, and we can start another lesson.
Poor Titi.
It appears that the sinkhole is not repairing itself.
This is very bad, Janet. We have to go into the sinkhole and fix it by hand. Get the tools.
Sorry, can I be of any service?
Ah, Tahan. Didn't see you there. No, we're just having a slight problem with the enormous...
There's a fly.
What's wrong? Out with it.
I'm just tired, need a break. No big deal.
The way you're talking to me right now, everything's cool. No big deal. I know that move. When I told a boyfriend something was no big deal, it meant anything from I just bought weed from your nephew to I secretly befriended your ex-girlfriend last year. Things got out of hand and now I'm her bridesmaid.
Wow.
That was.
In this case, it really is no big deal.
Dude, you're hiding something. What's wrong?
Nothing.
What is wrong? John, you're second. Oh, well done, my love. So where am I? And a 6. Come on.
She's gonna be at the bottom.
You are a full-time job. I wake up, there's Eleanor. I spend all day teaching. Eleanor. And then it's good night. Eleanor. Oh, this is a nice dream. My grandma's here. Wait, she's got Eleanor's face and tentacles for some reason.
I thought you liked teaching me. So now I'm just some huge burden for you?
Yes, of course you are. I am in paradise. I should be doing paradise things, like rowing out on the lake with a good bottle of wine, reading French poetry.
That's your idea of paradise?
You know, and I can't stop helping you because then I am shirking my ethical duty. It's an impossible position.
You know what? If you're so stressed from writing on a chalkboard, why don't you just leave? We can pretend to be soulmates in public, but other than that, we don't have to see each other. Dishes piling up. I used to just throw them in the sink and they'd be magically cleaned by morning.
I did that. I cleaned the dishes.
Oh. Then what's up with these bad boys?
You are unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm on Chiti's side.
I gotta be over it. We haven't discussed it or even spoken for days.
Well, it sounds like you have.
They live right next door to the sinkhole, so they obviously need a place to stay. I was wondering, as my assistant, maybe you could put them up for a while?
Oh, of course. Don't think twice.
Okay, shouldn't take long. Between an hour and 11 months, somewhere in there. Okay, bye. Don't go outside.
COVID in advance.
Still second to last.
Well, I'm thinking that she's in heaven, so she can't really change her score, right? Isn't that like the score that you got when you made it here?
Honey, this auction threatens to be an embarrassing failure.
5.2 million isn't bad.
It's very middle thermometer.
Are they serious?
Public failure is our public failure.
You know what has to be done.
I'm very pleased to announce that there has been an addition to today's docket. Sure you all know my sister, Camilla. Camilla, of course, is the youngest person ever to graduate from Oxford University. She's a world-class painter, social activist, iconoclast, Olympic gold medalist for archery, BAFTA award winner for her documentary on
Oh my god.
album, and the perfect
Favorite sibling taken too far.
Banksy. Without further ado, take it away from me. Sorry, I mean take it away, Camilla. I am auctioning off a lunch date with me. The bidding shall commence at £3 million.
Are they serious?
5 million?
Wow. Okay. This is so bad.
The lie detector isn't my first choice for company either, but they have no reason to suspect us. Plus, I think they may have actually just come here to, sleep. I say we do it. It'll get them to stop asking questions.
I am not going to have sex with someone to get them to stop talking to me.
Really? You and I are very different.
Yeah, I noticed.
You know what, man? I have spent every second in this place worried I was gonna get caught. But if we go down right now, that's on you, okay? Oh, you spend all your time teaching a
Okay, no, that's she's in the wrong, and that's. Have you not seen all that he's been doing for you? What the
charming, awesome lady. How sad for you. Face it, dude. I'm the
poor
best thing that
Chidi.
happened to you because
Microscope and dig and poke and prod until you are back to soulmate harmony. Eleanor, why don't
She
you
never
tell
does the dishes. I have to do them all the time.
we just have different interests. I like relaxing. He likes getting on my case about the dishes.
I'm getting a lot of repressed anger. I suspected this when I arrived, but now I'm sure you are hiding something.
What on earth would I be?
No, not you. Him.
What?
Please go back and
Damn, that's
It's even worse than I thought.
Honey, what are you doing here?
Well, everyone else might be okay staying inside, but I wanted to help, so I brought some cheer and sustenance to raise your spirits. Oh, I made donut holes. Do you get it? Donut holes. Hole.
too soon.
By exactly 9 days.
To honey, his sinkhole is incredibly dangerous.
I love how I know she's just smiling.
Disastrous side effects.
What's happening to me? Ooh, that's one of the side effects.
Janet, knock her out while we still have time.
Knock me out? What is that?
He never had a soulmate on Earth. I never even really had a girlfriend that I loved. And when I got here and Michael said I would finally meet my actual soulmate, I was so excited. And it isn't exactly what I thought.
You've never had an intense relationship before. This is all uncharted territory.
No wonder you're so tense. You know, Dina and I are skilled in the art of massage. Not erotic massage. Although it can be, and it often leads there anyway.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys have given us so much to think about, and I think we should go to bed. Just the two of us, alone. Just us. I know it's not the right time, but I told you.
No, you did something catastrophically stupid and we had to knock you unconscious. Why in the world did you go outside?
Because I saw the rankings in the manual.
That manual is only meant to be seen by architects and janitors.
Why didn't you lock
Very
it?
sensitive material, plus some song lyrics see those until they're finished. But anyway, why did seeing the rankings unravel you so?
Because she's
I was so sorry to hear of your parents' passing.
both of them.
Please bear with me as I share their last.
They're gonna give everything to the sister.
We have left £68 million, the home in Kensington, their yacht and other assorted weekend boats.
Well, what did they leave their second favourite child?
There's still quite a lot of money and property that goes to you. There is one issue, however. They have spelled your name incorrectly in the will.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It says we bequeath the rest of our estate to Tahini, like the source.
Out of it, I am going to reach heights of success and sophistication that you can only dream of. Your cardigan's on inside out. I know! It's a new trend that I am starting. Just one example of how I'm going to step out of your shadow. Morning, Teach.
Morning. What's this about?
Well, here's what I realized. It's not just that helping me is a full-time job that you feel you have to do. The real problem is that the more you help me, the greater the chances that I can stay here. And me staying here means you'll never get a real soulmate. I'm basically a utilitarian nightmare. Every ounce of my happiness leads to a ton of pain for you. So every time the simple fact of my existence starts to bum you out, I want you to hold this up. At which point, I will leave you alone for as long as
She couldn't even write
I
it.
know we'll never be soulmates, but we're friends. Now get in this boat and read some boring French poetry.
I've never actually done this before. This is a theoretical fantasy. How do you row a boat?
I did fix the sinkhole.
Sorry?
I tried, but nothing worked. And then all of a sudden, this morning, out of the blue, just whoop, it just closed over.
Oh, it's because she did something good. Ah.
Well, as your assistant, I officially declare this good news.
No, this is terrible news. I have no idea what caused the problem and no idea what fixed it. I want you to come to my office first thing in the morning. You and I are going to find this problem.
You're talking to it. That felt like a short episode. It's probably the same time. It felt like it was so much shorter than the other episode. Gosh, I'm sore. Okay. I like this episode. I felt like we finally got to see a side of Chidi that we never got to see. And with Tahani. Because, like, Tahani only knew that she was a good person. That was kind of it for her backstory. We didn't really know anything else. So I'm glad to see that we have something else, which is sibling rivalry. I remember how she dies. I won't spoil you. I remember how she dies, and I remember that she was never like the favorite of her parents, but I didn't remember to what extent. But as to spell her name wrong in their will, it's just it's so. And she raised, what, 5.2 million, right? And then her sister just came here, and she was like, who wants to go, like, have lunch with me? I'll do this in the bidding. 3 million. 3 million at the start of it to go on a lunch with her. There's no way she ended up in the good place if she thought that she's that worth it of a person. Shadowing clearly her sister, but oh well. Gosh. And spoiler talk, just added stuff to Tani. I don't know how she ended up in the bad place. I don't remember how she was bad. Maybe she was trying to be good, and maybe she raised money legally or something. To up her sister, or because I don't know how she could be in the bad place. right now I haven't seen anything at all, so I don't know. But yeah. And then there's Chidi, which, and the spoiler talk, by the way. Poor Chidi. He's been living his whole kind of life being wanting a soulmate, because of course, like, knowing that there's, because even if you don't know, we don't know if there are soulmates. Maybe there are soulmates on Earth, but you just don't know. It's not like those fictions you see where people have their names on their wrists or something like that. And then you finally get to, and it's have a soulmate, even if it's a platonic soulmate, romantic, any sort of soulmate that there is. You want it, gosh. I think most of anybody wants it. So to hear that you get to heaven finally, and you can't even have that because someone who's supposed to be in hell took their place. That would sting. Man, that would sting. I can't remember how it's pronounced, but it is the authoritarian problem thing. Gosh. Poor T. I'm excited to see what happens because, you know, Eleanor and Michael are going to be investigating their own problems, right? They're the problem that is Eleanor. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm excited to see though. Maybe I'll try to film regularly. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Don't be afraid to leave a comment on what I thought and a like and subscribe to see more. I ran out of things to say in my head, and I'll see you later. Ciao.